Here we are in step number 3 of the single braid style. In this step, I will be giving you my tips and tricks for doing beautiful single braid extensions. Tip number 1, beauty is not pain, preventing hair loss and alopecia. If you or if anyone you know suffers from hair loss or alopecia, one of the leading reasons why is probably because they wear their hair extremely too tight. When you're getting any styles done, whether it's a weave or braids or twist, you want to make sure that it's installed comfortably, because over time when you constantly wear styles that are tight, you end up losing hair. So be extremely careful when you are getting your hair done or if you are doing your own hair. You want to make sure that once the style is finished, you're comfortable and you're able to sleep at night and go throughout your day without having pain. So in the case that beauty is pain, that is not true, because beauty is not pain. Tip number 2, braiding close to your roots. When you are getting your single braid extensions installed, you want to make sure that you're braiding as close to the roots of your hair as possible. This ensures that your style looks neat and that it looks as fresh as it can be. When you are braiding your braids and you notice that your weave starts to slide down your hair, simply restart the braid over until it looks the way it is supposed to. Make sure that you're braiding as close to your roots, because if not, it will look the difference between a style that is freshly done versus a style that's probably a couple of weeks old. Tip number 3, brick parting. When you are parting and braiding your hair, you want to make sure that you use the brick parting method to ensure that not much of your scalp is revealed through your style. So the way that you do your brick parting braids is to imagine the way that bricks are laid for the wall of a home. So for your first layer of bricks, you have one brick and your second brick that meets together for that first layer. For your second layer, you take your next brick and you place it directly over the crease of those two bricks. This ensures for a sturdy wall, and when you are braiding your hair, this ensures that you conceal as much scalp as possible. By doing this method, you're able to have more of a fuller style without as many braids. Tip number 4, practice. This is by far my most important tip that I have for you, and it's also my most overlooked tip of them all. In order to be better at doing your single braid extensions, you must continue to practice at it. No one ever gets it right on their first try. It's extremely rare when that happens. In order to be great at doing your hair, you have to continue to work on the technique and apply the tips and tricks as well. Even though sometimes it can be confusing and difficult and frustrating, just know that if you continue to apply the same techniques when doing your single braid extensions, eventually they will turn out exactly the way that you would like them. So that is all the tips that I have for you when you are doing your single braid extensions. In the next step, step number 4, I will be showing you how to do your single braids in a rush.